Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and welcome to my top 5 games of January 2020. Now let's start this off with number 5, A Long Way Down. Now this is a roguelike deck builder and it's currently in early access. It's set in a sort of like a dark, tormented world. What I really like about this game is, first of all, you can play with multiple characters at once, which is interesting because typically in roguelike deck builders like Slay the Spire or Deck of Ashes and things like that, you only have one character at a time. Another thing I really like is the way the map works. Essentially you have tiles that you can put in different places and it allows you to create your own connection. Then you have the opponent, which also places tiles to try to allow the enemies to get to you, and you kind of have to try to run around them. Another interesting way is how getting new cards works. So typically in roguelike deck builders, when you get a new card, you immediately get it into your deck and then you use it. Here it doesn't work that way. Instead you have to go to a certain place and you have to choose if you want to put it in your deck of cards or not, which I personally really like as a feature because it allows you to be a bit more strategic in how you want to do your combat. Alright, let's continue this with number 4. Amon Ripple's Shallow Waters. And I've only played a demo, but I'm already really excited about this game. This is essentially like an eco tycoon sim where you build an ecosystem on the water. So you place some fish and different kind of animals, and you place some plants to make sure they have enough food and stuff like that. And you make sure that there are not too many toxins and that everybody can live happily, etc. What I love about the game is, first of all, the graphic, the fact that you can follow certain fish, look around. It's a very beautiful game. I'm really excited to see where it goes when it's going to be fully released. Number 3, Mortal Glory, which is a fantasy-themed tactical roguelike where you play with a team of gladiators. It has turn-based combat, and your goal is kind of to move to different levels of a tournament to defeat the last champions. The game has an amazing range of abilities. You can make your characters focus with magic damage, normal damage, combine different kind of abilities. It has events. It's a very fun. I really like this game. It's fairly difficult, but it has an easy mode if you don't want to go too difficult, so you can play that as well. And it's a really exciting because the way you can combine so many different things, it's really fun, and I've had a lot of fun with this game. I really like this one. Next up, number 2, Citizen of Rome, Dynasty Ascendant, which is a sort of like a life sim set in the ancient Roman Republic. It currently costs on Steam only €4, and I would say this is a game that you could pay a lot more for, because this is a really fun game, amazing game. Essentially, you simulate a life of a family. You start with one person, and then when they die, you live as the descendants of that person, and you try to gain as much wealth as you can, or prestige, or whatever you want. This is usually the time where we go for Patron's Choice, but this time around the Patron's Choice is the same as the number 1 game. So number 1, Vampires Fall Origins. Now this game comes out into full release on the 31st of January, which should probably be today, might be a different day depending on when I release this. This is a very fun game. It's an RPG, and first of all, I really love the story. The story is interesting, keeps you going, keeps you excited about things that can happen. Another thing I really like is combat. So first of all, you have focus, which allows you to use the different special abilities, and each weapon has a different set of abilities. And this game is very focused on dual wielding, so you can have 2 different really big weapons like hammers and stuff like that if you'd like, or you can go with weapon and a shield, and it's just really fun. Like the combat keeps you kind of really in this excited state, like, can I win this, or do I have to redo this, figure out a different way? I really like this game. I highly recommend it. You can click anywhere to watch Let's Plays of some of these games mentioned, or you can click in the description and see a Let's Play for each one of those games that I've talked about today. I'll see you there. Bye bye!